You probably know that I like to travel. And recently I went backpacking Europe for 2 weeks. It's almost been 5 years since I've done this, so I got a little overexcited and booked not one flight, but 4. I went to London, Scotland, Paris, and the last stop on my list was Croatia. But I realized after Scotland that I had booked way too many trips in a short amount of time. So once we arrived to Croatia, we were totally exhausted. And the only thing I wanted to do was relax and find routine in a new city.
What part of no matter what?
This consisted of me waking up every morning and watching something I was familiar with, like Gilmore Girls, and also going to our favorite spots every single day.
I feel jet lagged. Put your shirt on.
So in today's video, I thought that it would be fun to take you along my morning routine in Croatia. Should we go to that bagel spot? I thought it was so good. We should go back and then eat on the water. So we rented an Airbnb that was in the town of Split, which was super convenient because it was walking distance from everything. Aside from the city being super old and beautiful and historical, there are an abundance of cats literally everywhere. Every single day we kept visiting this one kitten and coming back to say hi to him, and he was just the cutest thing I had ever seen. Up until this last trip, traveling abroad, I used to be the type of person that would have every single second of the day filled with something to do. I don't know if it's my age or if I just have changed, but I really enjoy kind of relaxing and going with the flow of the day, maybe planning one thing, but not having a packed full schedule. One of my favorite spots to get breakfast here was called Brooklyn Bagel Co. I absolutely love bagel sandwiches, and it was great because you could grab them to go and you could go down to the waterfront and look at the beautiful scenery, and my favorite thing of all, people watch. Top of the mountain?
Yeah, we can. That would be fun.
I've always wanted to do it, but I don't know, it kind of looks like it might rain.
There is a life I lead in this city, hurrying to cut my teeth.
The city of Split was founded as a Greek colony in the 3rd or 2nd century BC. Its most famous historical development came in at 295 AD, when the Roman Emperor Diocletian ordered a residence to be built there for his retirement. The streets that you see me walking are extremely historical because I'm walking in an imperial palace and a sea fortress. And yes, this is where they filmed the Game of Thrones.
Hold on, put me together, take me back where I belong. I want it all. I had a feeling, but the feeling is all gone. Wait, hold on, put me together, take me back where I belong. I want it all. I had a feeling, but the feeling is all gone.
Originally, we were supposed to go to 𝚌𝚘𝚖𝚎 National Park today, but because of the weather, they said there was going to be this huge storm the entire time. We decided against it because we would have to walk through the entire park and it would have been raining and kind of chilly, which, I don't know, it just didn't sound ideal. So this video was supposed to be a little different, a little more, I don't know. I was supposed to take you to this amazing park. That's not happening. I don't know what else to say. Where's everyone coming down?
Grab your seat at the fantasy parade. What I see is...
Do you hear how loud the cicadas are? It's so loud. We're on 𝚌𝚘𝚖𝚎 Mountain. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm not too sure. And there's apparently like this old church along with the zoo at the top, and it's about to rain. It's sunny, but there's thunder and there's cicadas, and it's wonderful. What time is it right now? 12:48. I will say though, I am needing coffee. We didn't get coffee. We should have gotten coffee down there. That's normally like the first thing that I do. We ended up getting food first and then deciding to come straight up here, which I think is a good idea because it's sunny, but coffee definitely is going to be somewhere within this morning routine.
I come to you and hopefully I can contain myself. Pulsing blood that flows through me.
We didn't end up making it to the church in the mountain because we found out that it was very far away from where we were. It definitely worked out for the best though, because once we made it to the top of the mountain, it started getting really cloudy and a storm started rolling in. We ended up waiting out the storm underneath the only shelter we could find at the top of the mountain, and once the rain cleared, we went and checked out the zoo, which only contained farm animals and a bunch of cats that made a home of an abandoned building. But seeing how we kind of did everything there was to do up there and saw everything we needed to see, we decided it was time to head back down the mountain to look for coffee and get some food. Funny story about this place that we kept going back to is the first time we went there, we actually walked out. We sat down and the lady told us, it's gonna be a long wait till I can get to you. It's just me and one other person working. We're like, that's fine. We were just trying to chill and relax, you know? So we sat down and 30 minutes goes by. She seats another couple and then she serves them. And I was like, wait, no, that does not fly in my book. So we got up and we walked out. We actually did really like the place, so we kept coming back every day, and she saw us and she probably thought we were crazy for like coming back after we straight up walked out. It ended up being a really nice spot. You know, just a little story to tell, I guess. Cheers. So I guess this didn't end up being just a morning routine video, considering I finished eating and getting coffee around 2:30 in the afternoon because that hike took forever. Well, I hope you enjoyed this super realistic take of what it's like to travel with me abroad. It's not always about going and doing everything you can. Sometimes it's just about enjoying every moment you can.